Hello everyone, welcome back to the next part of date functions in Excel. If you haven't watched the previous tutorial, you can find the link in the description. Let's delve into advanced topics of date functions. First, we have NETWORKDAYS, which calculates the number of workdays between two dates in Excel. Let's enter the function. You can see it has two mandatory parameters, start date and end date, and the holidays parameter is optional. Select the start date entered in cell E5, the end date in cell F5, and close the bracket, then hit enter. It has returned 16 days between August 10th and August 31st. As it has the holidays parameter, let's pass the holidays list and press F4 to lock the cells. Now, we can see the result is 15 instead of 16, because there is one holiday in August in the given list. If we add more holidays, it will update accordingly. This formula needs only two parameters as mandatory. Next, we have the workday function. This function returns the nearest working day a certain number of days in the future or past. It takes two mandatory parameters, start date and the number of days to add. Let's take the output of NETWORKDAYS, and you can see the result is August 31st, 2023. However, if I add a holidays list and lock the cells, it returns September 1st instead of August 31st. The reason is that the workday function is adding the number of days with holidays. If I remove the holiday and set it to 16, it's not returning September 2nd, but September 4th. Let's check the September calendar. The 2nd and 3rd fall on Saturday and Sunday, and the function excludes weekends by default. You can add any number of days required, or even refer to any cell that contains the number of days. If I enter 10 days to be added, it returns the 25th. As it again excludes Saturday and Sunday. What if we want to specify our own weekends and weekdays? For example, some people may consider Saturday and Sunday as weekends, while others might consider only Sunday as a weekend. To handle such scenarios, we can use the NETWORKDAYS.INTL and WORKDAY.INTL functions. Let's start with the NETWORKDAYS.INTL function. You can see that it takes the same start date and end date parameters as the NETWORKDAYS function, but there is an extra optional parameter to define the weekend. Select the start date and end date as before. Now, you'll notice that there's a list with numbers to choose from, representing different weekend configurations. For example, selecting 1 considers both Saturday and Sunday as weekends. You can also include a list of holidays. In this example, the function returns 15, which is the same as NETWORKDAYS, because both functions consider Saturday and Sunday as weekends. However, let's change the weekend parameter to 11, which signifies only Sunday as a weekend. With this configuration, the function returns 18 days, as it excludes Saturdays and counts only Sundays. Let's change it back to 1. Now, let's explore the WORKDAY.INTL function, which is quite similar. It has the same parameters as Workday, but includes the weekend parameter. Select the start date and the number of days to add. Next, we can specify 11, which represents Sunday only, as the weekend parameter. Additionally, provide the list of holidays. The output is August 29th. Because the function excludes Sundays and includes Saturdays as working days. If you change the weekend parameter back to 1, the output will match that of the workday function. Experiment with these functions to understand their flexibility in handling different weekend configurations and holidays. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorials. See you in the next upcoming tutorial.